Hey, folks, I am Louis Prada, and this is my channel. And you've been subscribed to it for who knows how long, even though I don't really do much over here. I used to post some videos that I would then embed in my Cracked column, which I had a while ago, but I'm not working for Cracked anymore and haven't been for a while. And I have since kind of set out and started doing my own thing. I actually have a podcast called the Inaudible Podcast Network that if you are a fan of me for whatever reason, because clearly you are, I guess, to some degree, because you subscribe to this channel, my personal one, I would then direct you over to the Inaudible Podcast Network. This one's still going to be up, even though I'm not going to post anything really that relevant other than this video, I guess. The Inaudible Podcast Network is available as a podcast. It's in all your podcasting apps, and it's also on YouTube. It's just take the audio of the episodes and put it on YouTube. There's no video component other than just another place for you to hear the audio. So you probably have a question of what is the Inaudible Podcast Network? Well, it is a real podcast about a fictional podcast network. It's a series of sketches where every week there are 2 episodes that take place within the universe of a fake podcast that is a part of a larger network called the Inaudible Podcast Network. There are 4 separate fake podcasts. One is The Feed, which is a food and culinary culture podcast. One is called Meditation Minute, which is a fake, silly, guided meditation show. The next is Truest Crime, which is a true crime podcast from the perspective of 2 serial killers, thus making it the truest true crime podcast ever made. And the last one is called 3 Indistinguishable Guys Talking About Movies, and that title is very self-explanatory. If you like the sound of that, if it's interesting to you in any way, shape, and form, please go over to the YouTube page. Also, subscribe in your podcasting app. It should be available in Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, and several other podcasting platforms out there. I've tried my hardest to get the podcast on every service under the sun, including Spotify, and it's all up there for you to listen to. The first season had 40 episodes. Each episode is anywhere between like a minute and a half to about 8 minutes long. They're very brief episodes. These are not long-winded 3-hour podcasts. They're not even 1-hour podcasts. They are essentially audio sketches that kind of encapsulate the silliness of all the different genres of these podcasts into one little quick nugget that you can just munch on real quick. The second season of the podcast begins on May 10th, 2022. And yeah, I mean season 2 because season 1 aired in its entirety last year. You can go back and listen to 40 episodes of ridiculous, funny sketch comedy stuff, all written, edited, and voiced by me. So I would love it if you were to subscribe in your podcasting app, subscribe here on YouTube, and then please go over to Patreon if you like the show and consider contributing some money every month to help justify this podcast's existence. It's a lot of work. It's taken me about a year to make another 40 episodes of the show for season 2, and I would absolutely love it if I can have enough money one day to justify making this my full-time job so I can start releasing episodes at a faster clip. The more money I make from this, the more it justifies my work on it and my time on it. My dream is to basically make this my full-time job, and we have a long way to go until we're there because this is still a fairly new podcast and I have to build an audience, and I'm hoping you are a part of that audience. So come on over, go to the podcasting feed, go to YouTube, subscribe, go to the Patreon, help me out with some money every month, a very affordable tier levels for you to pay every month. So yeah, just go do that. I would really appreciate it. If you look below in the video description, you'll find links for everything that you can possibly need for the podcast. Its subscription page, its YouTube channel, the Patreon page, and its Twitter page are all below. Please click on them. Please subscribe or follow or whatever. It would help me so much. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy it.